My name is Sean Jin Lee, and I have interviewed my boss from work, Kevin Lau, who is a small business owner operating a Taiwanese boba shop in Dalian's Tea. The company itself mainly focuses on selling fresh brewed tea, fruit smoothies, and boba milk tea, etc. Their daily operation number ranges from 300 cups to 600 cups, and the average price for a drink is $5 per drink. Darian's was originally a Taiwanese brand, and the owner decided to franchise it here in the US in 2017. The owner now operates two shops here in Arizona. One is in Tempe and the other one is in Chandler. There are many competition in the Tempe area, ranging from Dutch Bros, Starbucks, and other boba shops. Kevin is heavily involved in deciding the strategy of Darwin's since he's the owner and has to make every decision effectively in order to stay in the business. For example, during the outburst in cases of coronavirus in Arizona, for the safety of his employees and the customers, he decides to shut down the business for 3 months despite the revenue loss. I'm one of his baristas at the boba shop. I have personally seen how strategic decision making can have a directly impact to the company, for better or for worse. During the interview, Kevin mentions a lot of things that will impact the business, from employee training, acquisition of ingredients, and operation hours. One thing that highlighted me is the trade-off between strategies and every element that contribute to the company's success. Is pursuing niche strategy to focus specific group of target markets or going price wars against your competitors to pursue the cost leadership strategy? These are the questions he's been contemplating all the time in the dynamic world of business. All these small decisions will affect the success of small business, such as Porter's Five Forces: where to get the day-to-day operation ingredients. Should we import our ingredients from Taiwan? The number of employees we need and how to retain these valuable assets to work for you. He also mentions that the dynamic change of the external environment also plays an important role in the small business setting. For small business owners, they cannot easily to change the external environment, so they will have to find multiple ways to adapt to it, like the pandemic. Because of the government regulations, the curfew and the no dining policies changed the ways small business used to operate. The point should be interesting for the people that want to be an entrepreneur in the future and possibly in the position of manager, since it covers the potential issue they may face when they are in owner's shoes. These points covers what we have learned in class, like the focus differentiation theory and the external environment of the industry. During the interview, Kevin points out he's pursuing a niche strategy, which is providing the fresh fruit smoothie for the fresh fruit smoothie for the customers, and like focus on to charge a premium price for it. The only contradiction I see is that the price should be higher since they use fresh fruit instead of the syrup like his competitor does. Like he will fall into the cost leadership category, or even worse, like stuck in the middle because he cannot differentiate himself. I believe it is still a good illustration of niche strategies since they have identified themselves as the boba shop, which sells fresh fruit smoothie with combination of boba. They have a solid relationship with the supplier and a stable employee retaining rate. He created his kingdom of boba shop in Tempe. I believe I've learned that when making decisions, we should consider all the stakeholders in the setting and not affected by personal bias, preferences, or emotions. If any of the misalignment in strategy making process, it will cost the company not only on the revenue side, but also the established reputation that will sabotage the company and may lead to closure of the business. I believe another thing I can share with others is based on my personal experience that when you have a chance to interview someone great, do not afraid to take your chances and get to know them. I personally interviewed Ray Anderson, the athletic director of ASU from my previous class project. It is very beneficial since he will give you a lot of insights about the industry and all kinds of problems he's handling day to day. He sees himself in me as he braved his way to his current position. We all started from the bottom and through hard work and hustle would reach to this position. That's what he told me. And luckily you'll get the opportunity to expand your network and possibly in the future job just like I did. Thank you.